I was 26 and I had my first panic attack. I was in a cafe in Bondi with heaps of mates and my siblings and all my favourite people, and was having a great time, and then all of a sudden this panic came on, and I'd never experienced it before, and it took quite a few months of feeling really weird and awkward and not understanding what anxiety was. I have a condition known as Usher syndrome. It's very rare. It's a combination of a vision impairment called retinitis pigmentosa, which is a degenerative impairment, and it's combined with a hearing impairment. It was only about 6 months earlier that I went and had my eyes tested again for the first time since I'd been diagnosed, so it was about 10 years. Purely because my GP was pressuring me to do it, because he said or recommended that I start preparing, preparing for the fact that I could go blind. So I had my eyes tested, and it was one of the most traumatic experiences I've had as an adult, to only get 5 minutes at the very end of it with the eye specialist just to tell me that my eyes were getting worse, and they were a lot worse. And that was very confronting, because I sort of was just skipping through life thinking that, yeah, it'll get worse eventually, but not actually understanding what that would look like. And that's when I guess that panic attack kicked in, and the anxiety and all those things. That was like a crescendo. It was like this moment where I was like, it's all actually starting to become reality, and I hadn't prepared for it. Once I started seeing a psychologist and learnt over a period of years, although I had this disability, I'd never really actually accepted it. Over the years, all my friends and my loved ones around me had actually, not intentionally or it wasn't knowingly, had started to make decisions for me and tell me what I could do and what I couldn't do. And for me, being fiercely independent, I didn't realise that I was losing my independence over that time. So I did what I know what to do, which is to try and take control again. And to do that, I had to get out of that environment that I was in. And that involved taking myself out of my comfort zone, and basically meant that I went and lived in Amsterdam for 18 months. I just booked a one-way ticket, got a visa. Everyone was saying I shouldn't do it and telling me how hard it was going to be, but I was adamant that I was going to do this. It ended up being the catalyst for where I am now. If I hadn't have gone to Europe, to Amsterdam, and travelled and got a job over there and met lots of new people, I wouldn't have got back into running, which I did over there. I got back into an athletics club, rekindled that passion for running that I had as a kid. Once my visa ran out, I packed up and went home and started training in triathlon. I'm an ambassador for Usher Kids Australia. That group is run by a couple of parents of kids who have Usher syndrome. Immediately what a parent would think is, what's my child life going to be like? Are they going to have any opportunities, or are people going to treat them different? For me, I come in and talk and tell them about, hey, look, yes, I live every day with a disability, and it sucks, it makes it hard. I can't drive, and there's a lot of things that I can't do or find really difficult, but I can work around that, and I can still do things that most people do, even if it means it's done in a slightly different way. I just come in and tell them what I've been doing and my outlook on life, and I think that helps reassure those parents that things will be okay. You just need to support their kids and allow them to have as many opportunities as they can.